Welcome back to Motivation and Motion, Season 5, Episode 22. And in the beginning, you realized that there was something more in your life that you needed to reach. There was something else that you need to attain. And as you went on that journey, you started to see all the obstacles in your way. You started to see all the limiting beliefs that people laid in front of you. And people started to say that you couldn't surmount too much. And you started to believe them. But the issue with that is that just because they can't do it, it doesn't mean that you can't. So we have to go on this journey of life and figure out exactly what we're made out of. Because if we don't figure out what we're made out of, then the world is going to make us something else. It's going to make us into a weak individual who doesn't see their worth, who doesn't see the possibilities, who doesn't see how strong we are, how capable we are. Because if we put our mind to it, then there's going to be things that only we can achieve. Though someone else can't do it, it doesn't mean that those limits that they have within their life have to be our Bible and have to be our limits. Because there's a story that we have to tell. There's a manual that has to be written, and only we know the script, and only we know the outcome, and only we know the true value in what we're about to bring to the world. And though the world is going to try to get in the way and going to try to stop you again and again, we have to rise up each and every time and show the world exactly what we're made out of. There's no limits in our life. There's nothing that can stop us. So we have to remember just how powerful we are. And no matter what comes our way, no matter what hardship or challenge decides to step into our life, we will overcome it. And if we can figure out exactly what strengths we have and how to utilize those strengths for our betterment and for our progress and for our growth, we're going to be making huge strides into who we need to be. We're going to be making big changes in our life, and it begins with our mindset. Because if we keep pushing to something better in our life, eventually we're going to get there. Regardless of the struggles, regardless of the obstacles, regardless of the people in our way, there's no one that can stop us. There's no one that can defeat us. And we need to make sure that we reclaim our victory, because at the end of the day, we are going to be the people responsible for us. We are going to be the people who are going to be allowing us to live the life that we want. And if you think that you can't get there because of some limiting belief or because of a group of people that says you can't do something, the world is not your jail cell. And if you think that the world is holding you captive, then think again. The world is enslaved to you and your might and to what you can accomplish and to what you will do. You can show the world exactly what you're made out of.